Also in the episode, Jasmine reintroduced the idea of an open marriage to a not-so-willing Gino. Stacey feels this is her last chance to make her marriage with Florian work. The friction between the two continued on the January 27 episode of 90 Day, the last resort after Florian felt he was not invited to a party hosted by Julia and Brandon, who are also participating in the couple's retreat on the previous episode. At the time, Stacey got fed up with his ongoing anger issue and threatened to leave Florian if he could not improve. Ultimately, Stacey opted to attend the party, while Florian chose to stay behind. Immediately upon arriving, Stacey apologized to Jasmine for her husband's behavior, but Jasmine wouldn't hear it. "Stop apologizing for Florian," Jasmine said as Julia, who was hosting the party in the honeymoon suite, came in for a hug. "You don't have to." Julia then told Stacey she looked dead inside, and Stacey agreed. "I don't know what I'm feeling anymore," she told the girls. "I feel numb." She later added, "Honestly, I'm really hoping this toxic cycle can end. I want to break through. I really want us to be happy and get along, but this is my last chance." Julia reassured Stacey that she was not alone on this journey, but Stacey seemed to have reached a breaking point. "I don't know what else to do," she lamented, "because I miss feeling empowered and I feel like he takes that away from me. I want to celebrate me." In a confessional, Stacey revealed how embarrassed Florian's anger makes her feel. "No one wants to be around that," she explained. Florian's outburst over the party, she added, is a perfect example why he needs anger management. "It's a blessing that we're here," Stacey told producers, "and if we can make it out of this together, that's great. But I don't really see that happening right now because he's not making improvement." Shortly after consoling Stacey, Jasmine was faced with confronting some of her marital problems with Gino. Jasmine suggested she wanted to have sex after the party, but Gino continued to deny her. At the time, Gino and Jasmine had not had sex for at least 8 months. For Gino, sex with Jasmine was not an option until they stopped fighting on a regular basis and he felt heard in the relationship. "We have no emotional connection any longer and I'm not going to," Gino told Jasmine as they argued in front of the other couples. But Jasmine was not satisfied, especially knowing Gino would watch pornography to satisfy his own sexual needs. So Jasmine gave Gino another ultimatum about opening their marriage to a third person and demanded he accept the deal. "If you cannot give it to me, let me find it in someone else," she told her husband, who rebuffed his wife's request once again. At first, Gino told Jasmine how that's not the kind of relationship I want. She continued to press him about the issue, but he refused to budge. Eventually, Gino had enough. "Sounds like we're not going to be able to be together," he told Jasmine, who then stood up and walked away. "I am not interested in having an open marriage whatsoever," Gino said in a confessional. He later added, "The fact that Jasmine won't let this go after I've told her repeatedly I'm not for this really worries me." But in her own confessional, Jasmine reiterated that she felt completely stuck in her relationship with Gino. "I'm being very patient when it comes to being in a sexless marriage," Jasmine explained, "but I'm tired of waiting."